Welcome along to the 13th clan mother, 13th moon cycle. I wanted to jump on and do this video today to share with you where we're at. The 13th moon cycle is the transformation clan mother. She looks after becoming the vision. So becomes her vision is our clan mother for this month. But it also wraps up the entire year, and this clan mother has to wait. So she has to, even though she's classified as a blue moon clan mother, so not every year has a blue moon. Blue moon is when you've got the two full moons in the 1 month, and it's also coincides with the harvest season. And we've had a blue moon in 2020. Now we're in 2021. But so our clan mother for the 13th moon cycle that I'm sharing this with you, she kicked into gear around the 30th of December 2020, and we're transiting now into that period while we're in January 2021, and it's all about becoming her vision, right? So the month prior we had Gives Praise, and that was the wrap up of the year, if you like. It was being grateful for everything that's in your life. It was being grateful for everyone that's around you, and for all of the experiences that you've had. Now we're looking at how do we step into who it is that we're here to become, or who is it that we're here to be as such. So I'll share the poem with you. Again, I'm teaching to you out of Jamie Sam's book, 13 Original Clan Mothers. Okay, you're able to get this. I've got an Amazon link that you can get it from that I'll pop in the comments, or you can just go find it yourself. You might be able to find it in secondhand bookstores, but I'm really grateful for her and for the clan mothers that gave her the wisdom and her capacity to share that. I'm really grateful for my friend Lyndahl, who shared this with me originally, and Medicine Crow, who we all or a few of us learn different things from. So super grateful for all that sort of stuff. Becomes her vision. The waking dream comes to life and lives her vision through me. Emerging from the chrysalis, she sets her healed heart free. Mother of the seeds of change, who nurtures them as they grow. You planted a dream in my heart to illuminate all that I know. You taught me how to give away my fear of becoming the dream. Show me how to walk my truth, reclaiming self-love and esteem. As I become all that I am, then together we shall fly. The spirit of transformation reflected in Condor's eye. So the condor is a part of this clan mother's medicine. The condor is the bird, the animal that brings her to the human realm, while she has had to wait for all of her 12 sisters or 12 peers to transit through their learning experiences. So the 13th clan mother is like the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis, right? She's had that cocoon phase, and all of the learnings from the others have been downloaded. And they talk about the 13 crystal skulls toward the end of the book, which is really, really cool. Anyone that grew up like I did watching the Indiana Jones movies, you'll remember the crystal skull side of things. Like, there's so much wisdom. I'm really curious, so I'm going to do my own bit of research and start to look for these sort of things. It's just amazing what triggers you and makes you up, right? But she has had to go within the cocoon, within the chrysalis, and to transform from the learnings of her and remembering her own wisdom that comes with great mystery, but also all of the learnings of the others. So the other clan mothers, when they drop into the human spirit, they need to learn again. They're experiencing what it's like to be a human. They're at the same time teaching their own learnings to the tribes that they drop in with. So this is no different. The difference is that this clan mother is your wrap up. She's your step into. I don't think I actually got it the first few times I read this book, whereas I get it now. And for the last 2 weeks, which works out about the same time, we have had swarms of dragonflies in the backyard, and to the point where our neighbours have 1 or 2 dragonflies, and then they look over the fence and they're like so jealous because we've got swarms of them. Dragonflies mean transformation. They are all about transformation and that completion of cycle. They eat mosquitoes too, which is fantastic. But big medicine, and I knew there was big messages. And as I started to read more into this clan mother and to journal my own work, to go through those sort of things, just massive realizations, and so grateful for the acknowledgement from the animals around us, if you like. But back to Condor. So Condor is a large bird, okay, and a gentle bird, but a large bird, and they're going to carry you through, but they see far. Becomes her vision as the guardian of all cycles of transformation, and is the clan mother of the 13th moon cycle. She is the emerging spirit keeper who teaches the children of earth how to bring their spiritual essences, or orendas, so orenda is your spiritual essence, into their physical forms in order to become the living vessels of love that the great mystery intended. So this is gold, right? I'm really excited that I'm actually totally getting this year, this cycle, this transition through. I've got no doubt that I'll be sharing about this sort of stuff over the next, another 12 months' time. But yeah, it's really cool. So cool, right? Through becoming their personal visions, so this is the people that she works with, the humans that she's working with. Through becoming their personal visions and using their talents for the whole, the members of the human tribe can then claim the fifth world of peace and illumination as their own. So I don't know what other work you might be listening to, maybe you're learning different stuff, but a lot of the things about the 5D, okay, the fifth dimensional reality, all of those sort of things. So such awesome timing, right? Because we are shifting into that. And if you are someone who's like my age, right, you were born in the 70s, or maybe even earlier, okay, you were thinking about peace. You've always wanted peace. It's something that's been working through you for such a long time. But the thing is that what we think about and continuously work towards is what becomes our reality. And we already have that. So now it's really about becoming who you're here to be, right? And this is the magic that's coming through this moon cycle. So this will run through till the next moon cycle, which just puts us back at the beginning, right? So I'll be seeing you for the start again, but it will get deeper. And I've said that before. Each time you work with the clan mother, even though they are the same, I love this, that they are the same, okay? There's no extensive research that you need to do. It's all internal work. It's all reflection. It's all seeing how you're going with it. But we'll be stepping into the first clan mother around the end of January, which is when we drop into the first full moon cycle, right? But we're closing off. So calendar to calendar, it just doesn't seem to match. And there's a whole heap of other stuff that I learn around that too, but I'll share that in another time. Back to clan mother. Becomes her vision as the mother of change, who teaches us how to go through every lesson and cycle of transformation in order to spiritually evolve. So that's like I'm saying, right? Each month you're going to learn about the clan mother for the month. You're going to journey with that clan mother for the month. But you will evolve as a person, and your journey with it will change each time you revisit her, and it will just deepen. She shows us the importance of staying on our chosen path and not being drawn into the limiting illusions that could destroy our personal visions. So I know a lot of people have had that experience in 2020 or before, and what 2020 did was just shook everything up and shattered all of that for them. So it's not the end of the world, it's the end of the illusion. It's definitely that sort of stuff. The process of change transforms the human body, heart, mind, and spirit from a finite sense of self into an infinite, universal, creative extension of the great mysteries, love. When this transforming change occurs, human beings can fully understand the orenda, or the spiritual essence, finding that our spiritual essences are vast and are an extension of the great mystery. Inside the orenda is a body, heart, mind, and spirit that comprises a whole human. Until all of the parts come into balance, owning the vastness of the total, there is not a full understanding of how the great mystery's eternal flame of love lives inside of every human's potential. She teaches us that we are all and nothingness, and that all worlds exist inside us as well as outside of us. that can be a challenge for some people to get their head around. However, I'm pretty sure you're going to be right. The spiral of the evolving spirit continues to take us from one level of understanding to the next medicine wheel of experience and is eternal. For this reason, becomes her vision is also the guardian of the personal myth. So it's really, really cool. She teaches the human tribe that the ultimate transforming vision is the decision to simply be. And that's huge. That is definitely this year for so many people. And it's beginning, right? Doesn't mean it's all going to happen at once. We had to get so used to not doing stuff. My friend Fleur Thompson talks about space, about creating space. I talk about being okay with actually doing nothing, like, and that dance and journey with your ego. And it's just because we got lost. It was just all just the illusion, right? Becomes her vision reminds all of her human children that the dreams they hold for themselves grow and change with every decision made and every lesson learned. The evolving dream is constantly present in our lives. We are who and what we are being at any given moment in time. As we make the choices that alter the course of how we manifest our dreams, we express our individualities. This uniqueness is a part of the Great Mystery's plan for wholeness. When every individual walks the earth as a realized dream of his or her spiritual and human potential, the whirling rainbow dream of world peace and spiritual illumination will be complete. Now, when the story behind this, so the actual story of the tribal story, just let me check this. Becomes a guardian of prophecy of wholeness. Yep, assists humankind in manifesting the whirling rainbow dream. When I think about the whirling rainbow dream, I'm drawn back to Rainbow Serpent, and Rainbow Serpent was visiting me last year, which is pretty cool. So maybe we can have a look at this tapping into the adamantine particles that are in your root chakra through Kundalini work, because the Kundalini is like the serpent. But yeah, there's everything is connected, right? And there's a way for you to put all your pieces together. And that's what this clan mother is all about. So please, if you've just started the journey and you're just learning about this, that's okay. We start again, okay? But each time we're going up, right? So talking about the spiral going up. It's not a vortex going down. We're doing the spiral going up. And we are learning and evolving at each step. So in the story, the story talks a lot about her having to wait, talks about the bond of sisterhood created between the 13 sisters. This clan mother finds it very difficult to feel the pain and the sorrow with her sister's successes. She is the one who will experience all the learnings all at once. She's the one that's had to watch everybody and now is helping with the transformation, right? She understood that the bitter had to be taken with the sweet when she was chosen as one of the 13 aspects that would represent the Earth Mother's unconditional love for humanity. All of the 13 clan mothers were given the particulars of what it meant to be human before they took human bodies. I sort of laugh because I'm pretty sure, if we think about past lives and things, that this is the first time I've ever had a female body. And I've had to learn how to live in that, which may sound foreign to some people, but then other women are just going to totally get it, right? And maybe this is why. Of course, we have some of this wisdom within us. Now, the 13 crystal skulls, they hold all of the information, but each one holds the information. Some have been found, very few of the real ones have been found, some have been fabricated, but they have been found, and it was like they were scattered. And yeah, if I really believe if you have the capacity to tap into that because you have done your own work and you are in that space, that holding or being able to work with the wisdom that would come from the Great Turtle Council House or the Crystal Skulls would be absolutely phenomenal. I'm like, oh, show me. Now, when becomes her vision could see how easy it was to get caught up in the storm of human emotions and drama. She was learning herself as well through that, but she was learning by watching the difficult lessons that her sisters had. So if you go back and watch the other videos, you'll hear what some of their journeys were. Some of them were really cool. A couple of them I'm still learning through. Now that all the lessons of her 12 sisters' first rites of passage were completed, now this clan mother is all about everyone has passed through the rites of passage, okay? Some of you that I work with have young women. You have young girls who are transitioning into that side of things, and you're working on rites of passage. This is similar, right? We are going through a rite of passage when we learn the lessons of the clan mothers. Becomes her vision was to weave a cocoon for herself in order to take all that had been experienced into her total being as a knowing system. So we all have knowing within us. You just have to tap it, right? Inside the chrysalis, the visions of the passages of the others would be fully experienced by the 13th clan mother. So she had the capacity, that means to be able to watch, to feel, to want to be there but wasn't able to be there. She had to wait. She had to wait for all the others first. Then what she needed to do was to cocoon herself, was to place herself into that space and then gain all that knowledge, that experience, that wisdom from all the others to then break open into the vision that she is. So if you think of it as the vision, that the image that I just got was that line up 13 women. I've seen this picture somewhere before. Line up 13 women side by side. There's your 13 clan mothers. Now put them directly behind each other and it looks like there's only one. So she's that one, okay? They've all gone dink, 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 dink. Everything's packaged in there. I'm getting cold when I'm telling you this. That tells me that we're on spot. Becomes her vision was the catalyst that would transform all of the poisons of pain and sorrow into new understandings, translating all beliefs and illusions into a healing knowing system. From her human body, which would be formed inside the cocoon, 13 crystal skulls would be born. The renders of all 12 other clan mothers, so this is the spiritual essence of all the other clan mothers, would merge into her own, combining the 13 spiritual essences into wholeness. The 13 crystal skulls would then be fashioned to hold the knowing systems of the Earth Mother and the female principle for humankind until the end of time. This is really cool. Then the rest of the story talks about her journey in a cocoon. Condor picks her up. Condor, the largest winged one in the natural world, very careful not to disturb her inner calm because he knows that she's going through a transition, but he's going to carry her. He carries her around the girth of the planetary mother and finally into the giant cavern that led to the inner earth. Condor took his role as the creature guardian of the whirling rainbow dream. His medicine of life, unity and equality for eternity shone forth as he delivered the cocoon that held the promise of that future world of peace into the cavernous heart space of the Earth Mother. So she cooks inside her cocoon, emulating, integrating, allowing everything to come in, and then she's placed within the Earth Mother. She's visited by so many other animals. So she has moth come in, because so these are all through her dreams, right? Moth comes in. Moth medicine is bringing the intangible of spirit into the tangible world. Flamingo comes in. So flamingo's medicine is all about opening the heart. Clucking hen comes in. Clucking hen tends to the untouched eggs of her own medicine while she nestles inside the cocoon. Gazelle as well. Gazelle is all about short-footedness. Think about a gazelle. Leopard comes through as well, and leopard is there to understand the patterns that lead to self-mastery. Leopard, panther, amazing animals and medicines to work with if you want to do your shadow stuff, right? But they're just so good with that. Each of the creatures that would become her totems when she walked the earth generously shared their medicines with her while she grew into the awakened dream. Then she turns into the butterfly, okay, which is when you look at the masks that actually have been created for the clan mothers, her mask looks like a butterfly with condor feathers and things like that. And yeah, she drops in. She's all about awareness. She's all about using the elements. She's all about helping us to be the best version of ourselves. What else do I want to tell you? Becomes her vision had lost track of anything so unimportant as time, and so she travelled into the vastness of her arenda for an everlasting moment that could actually have been in between the in-breath and the out-breath of her own body's respiration. Once inside her own imagination, she saw herself on an open plain covered with low-hanging fog. She stood inside a circle of sacred stones that comprised a giant medicine wheel. She faced the first moon cycle's position of the wheel and saw her sister talks with relations. So that's who we're going to transition into. But what basically happens with the rest of this story is that she faces each section and gains the wisdom. They all give her a gift. They all share something with her. They give her a necklace. They give her a flower. They give her something, okay? And in that giving is when that side just integrates in that little bit deeper. I see it going ding, 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 like just clicking in. I'll just quickly flick past that. There's something that I want to share with you that I just want you to know about. So, 13 times butterfly opened and closed its wings, giving birth to the crystal skulls of the 13 clan mothers. These crystal skulls, they talk about that in the end of the book as well, which is really, really cool. Talk about where they believe that they went to, the type of information that is a part of things. But with our final clan mother, it is about bringing in that vision and about bringing in all of the wisdom and the medicines together. She is the mother of change, so she learns all the lessons of her earth walk by getting the foundation from the others. And she also is able to journey with the great smoking mirror. So the great smoking mirror is like your shadow work, right? It's like looking in the smoking mirror, but understanding that everything is just a reflection of you. It's quite interesting to do work with the great smoking mirror. As the keeper of spirit emerging into form, she teaches us how to bring the truth of the unlimited spiritual essences into our human bodies, accessing our unified, unlimited potential to create a dream that all living things can share. Becomes her vision's song of wholeness, reminds us you are the moment you decide to be. So that's it. That's our journey with the clan mothers. I might jump on and do a different video that talks about gathering the gifts of woman, or I might do that privately for a few other people. And I also want to share with those that are interested about the Turtle Council and a little bit more about the crystal skulls. So I'd love to hear some feedback, and I'd really be keen to talk to some people that have been journeying with the 13 clan mothers to work through different things. Let's see how we can step into 2021 and share a bit wider and really support people with different tools, and to continue with the learning. All right, thanks guys. See ya.